and we divided nouns into two sections or two parts. We have countable nouns or uncountable nouns. Okay, this is the first point. So nouns could be countable or uncountable. And we divide the countable nouns into singular countable nouns or plural countable nouns. Okay? For example, what? Who can give me an example of a singular countable noun? Yes, that's right, like chair. This is a singular countable noun. Plural countable noun, chair, the plural is chair. Okay, uncountable nouns like what? Nouns that we cannot count. For example, like what? Like water. One more example? Yes, that's right. Juice. Today we are going to talk about using how much and how many. We use how much to ask about uncountable nouns or the quantity of uncountable nouns. So, how much ask about the quantity and it's followed by uncountable noun. What about how many? We use how many to ask about the numbers of something. The numbers of something. It's followed by plural countable nouns. So we use how much plus uncountable nouns. For example, what? How much lemonade have we got? About 2 bottles. So we use here how much to ask about the quantity of something. We use how many followed by countable nouns. How many apples do you eat a day? 2 apples. So the first point here we use how much followed by uncountable nouns. But how many followed by countable nouns. This is the first point. Now let's see or do an exercise about how much and how many. Exercise complete with how much or how many. Exercise number 1. Water do you drink a day? Complete using how much or how many. Water do you drink a day? So, look at the noun here. Water. Is it countable or uncountable? Yes, that's right. It's uncountable. So, before uncountable nouns, we put how much. That's right. So, number 1, how much water do you drink a day? Number 2. Space, onions have we got? Okay, look at the noun. Onions. Is it countable or uncountable? Yes, that's right. It's a plural countable noun. So, before countable nouns, we put how many. So, the sentence is, how many onions have we got? Number 3. Identify the noun. Chairs are there in the kitchen. Yes, that's right. How many chairs are there in the kitchen? Number 4, orange juice. Juice is there in the fridge. So, how much or how many? Yes, how much orange juice is there in the fridge? Number 5, cups of coffee does Julia drink every day? How much or how many? Pay attention here. Cups of coffee. Coffee is uncountable noun, but cups of coffee, cups is the container. It becomes plural countable nouns. So how many cups of coffee does Julia drink a day? Number 6, tea. do British people drink? Yes, that's right. How much tea do British people drink? Now we are going to move to full plus sheet, page number 20. Let's start by exercise 1. Underline the correct words between brackets. Number 1. How bananas in the basket. Bananas. Plural countable nouns, so how many? That's right. Number 2. How tea do you drink? So the noun is tea. Uncountable noun takes how much? That's right. Number 3. Many pens in the pencil case. So with many we use the question word how many. How many pens in the pencil case? Number 4. Sugar in your coffee. Sugar is uncountable noun. So how much? How much sugar in your coffee? How many can you eat? So how many we need plural countable nouns. So how many water? Uncountable. How many rice? Uncountable. How many burgers can you eat? Number 6. How much? So how much followed by uncountable nouns. So how much soft drinks, oranges, milk is there? Soft drinks, plural, oranges, plural, milk, uncountable noun, comes after how much. How much milk is there? Number 7. How many cans can a can of lemonade are there? So how many we need a plural noun, and we have the verb to be are. So how many cans can a can of lemonade are there? So the right answer is how many cans of lemonade are there. Number 8. Ketchup do you like? Ketchup, uncountable noun. How much ketchup do you like? Thank you. Let's move to the rewrite questions. But before we move to the rewrite questions, I want to explain something to you. I have said that how much followed by uncountable noun plus you can put is there. Question 1. For example, what? If you have this sentence, there is some water in the bottle. And I ask you to use how much. So how much? Ask about the quantity of something. So the quantity here is some. Comes before the uncountable noun. So I will say how much. This is number 1. Uncountable noun, which is water. How much water? Then is there. Is there. We can start using putting how much plus uncountable noun plus the verb or the auxiliary or the helping verb have or has plus subject plus got? Question mark. Followed by uncountable noun have, has, subject, got. For example, what? She has got some oranges. Some orange juice. She has got some orange juice, and I ask you to use how much. So the quantity that we have is some. Say we buy the uncountable noun orange juice. Start. How much? Uncountable noun orange juice. How much orange juice? Then has subject she got. Then put the question. So how much? Uncountable noun have, has, subject got. Last one, if we have a sentence in the present simple, you are going to start by how much plus uncountable noun plus auxiliary or helping verb in the present simple do or does based on the subject plus verb in the infinitive. Question mark. So, how much? Uncountable noun, do or does, subject, verb in the infinitive. For example, like what? She needs some tea. She needs some tea. Use how much. How much? Ask about the quantity. Comes before uncountable noun, so the quantity is some. Uncountable noun tea. How much tea? Do or does, identify the subject. The subject is she. Takes, does. How much tea does she? Then put the verb in the infinitive, means without s, es, or ies in the present simple. How much tea does she need? This is all about or the three cases of how much. How much? Number one, uncountable noun is there. And we have taken a sentence here. There is some water in the bottle. Use how much? How much water is there? Number two, or case number two, how much followed by uncountable noun have or has subject got. Like what? She has got some orange juice. Use how much orange juice has she got. Third one, using how much followed by uncountable noun in the present simple put in do or does. So followed by the subject, verb in the infinitive. Like what? She needs some tea. Use how much tea does she need? Okay, this is about how much. What about how many? How many? Followed by countable or plural countable noun. Plural countable nouns. Plural countable nouns. So, how many plural countable nouns? Then, helping verb. Like what? Are, have, has, do, does. sentences in the present simple. Have, has, subject, got. Are, there. Then don't forget to put the question mark at the end. So, how many? Plural countable nouns. Then helping verbs. Like are there, have they got, has she got, do you need or does she need. Let's take some sentences then. There are 2 cups of tea. There are 2 cups of tea. Use how many? We use how many to ask about the numbers of something. So the number here is 2. By 2. The plural countable noun is cups of tea. So tea is uncountable noun. To make it countable, we put it in containers or in container. So cup like cup or glass or bottle or can. So there are 2 cups of tea. Use how many. You are going to start. How many? Then the plural countable noun, cups of tea. How many cups of tea? Then helping verb, are there. How many cups of tea are there? Let's see another sentence. If I said, Ahmed has got 2 books. Use how many? As I said, we use how many to ask about the numbers. The number here is 2. And the plural countable noun, books. Use how many? How many? Plural countable noun, books. How many books? Helping verb, has. Subject, Ahmed. Has Ahmed got? Okay? I think it's clear now. Now let's move to the rewrite questions that we have in page number 20 in the full class sheet. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in brackets. Number 1, there is some water. Use how much. How much to ask about the quantity of something. The quantity here is some, and the uncountable noun is water. Starting how much? Uncountable noun, water, is there. How much water is there? And don't forget to put the question mark at the end and start your sentence by a capital letter. Number 2, I have got 9 books. Use how many. So, how many ask about the numbers of something. So, the number here is 9. The plural countable noun, books. Use how many. How many books. Then have you got. Number 3. My sister has got 2 bottles of ketchup. Use how many. How many ask about the numbers of something. The number here is 2. So my sister has got 2 bottles of ketchup. How many? Plural countable noun, bottles of ketchup. Has your sister got? How many bottles of ketchup has your sister got? Question mark. Number 4. There are 3 cups of coffee. Use how much. Pay attention to this sentence, please. There are 3 cups of coffee. Use how much. How much asks about the quantity of uncountable nouns. So we use how much to ask about the cups of coffee or the quantity of coffee that we have. How much coffee is there? So I put is here. There are 3 cups of coffee. Use how much. You are going to say how much coffee is there. But if you want here to change how many, to use how many instead of how much, you are going to say how many cups of coffee are there. Number 5. My brother has got some milkshake. Use how much. How much milkshake has your brother got? Last sentence. There aren't any packets of cereal. How many? How many packets of cereal are there? Thank you guys. Don't forget to do your homework, page number 21, exercise 3 and 4. Have a nice time. Thank you.